What's going on, you guys? Hope you guys are having a good day wherever you may be. Before we begin the video, I want to let you guys know that nothing in this video is financial advice. What you do with your money is up to you. You need to take responsibility for your buys and your sells. With that being said, let's get into the video. So I got a question from a brother in the block. Guys, if you're not in the block, get in the block. You guys can ask me a question every single day. I check it every single day, and I make videos about the content, and then maybe I'll give you a little bit of edge if you're in that Telegram chat. So guys, get in the Telegram chat. It's free. If you're not in the block, what are you doing? Get in, okay? So there was a brother in there who asked me, he's been in crypto for a long time. He wanted me to answer him on what my opinion on Solana is, okay? He said that he was looking to, he's a trader. He looks like he's more of a trader style person, all right? A trader style investor, excuse me. And he wanted me to, he said he was gonna do leverage. He was gonna try to leverage short Solana down to $80. He thinks it's gonna go down to $80 during this dip. And he wanted me to give him a breakdown of the Solana, of Sol, of the network, what the narratives are and things to pay attention to. So that's why I'm making a video about it right now, okay? So the first thing, guys, that you guys need to realize is that you guys should not be putting on leverage right now, all right? You know, don't screw up your position, man. You know, we're in the middle of a bull market. I know we're on a big dip right now and everybody's scared, but everybody's scared shitless right now. But do not put leverage on short in the middle of a bull market. That is very, very dangerous. You're gonna get wrecked, okay? You're gonna get wrecked, dude, if you do that, okay? So I would not recommend you guys do leverage right now, especially leverage short in the middle of a bull market. That's not a good move, okay? That is not a good move based on the indicators that I'm seeing. Leverage short is probably the worst thing that you can do right now, okay? Now, to answer the other side of your question of do I think Solana is going to go down to $80? I don't think it's going to go down to $80. I think it's possible that it's already at a pretty juicy discount right now compared to where it was. I think it's down 50%, or maybe not quite 50%, but pretty close to it from its local high. All right, I think right now is a great discount for Solana. Okay, the meme coins are going to continue to be a narrative this cycle, and you know, basically that's kind of the deal. Okay. So let's talk about the history of Solana. Let's give a brief history of Solana and give a summary of what Solana basically is. Okay. Now Solana is a blockchain that claims to be faster and cheaper than Ethereum, which it is. Now there are trade-offs to that, but with that being said, Solana is a coin that did gain network effect. It's funded by a lot of venture capitalists in California, and it's probably going to do pretty well. Okay. VCs are going to pump this coin. It already has network effect. It already has a lot of the narratives that are currently popping in the market right now. Okay. And the history of Solana basically was that it was a venture capitalist cesspool last bull market, and essentially it was Sam Bankman-Fried, who's the owner of FTX, who's now in prison. Excuse me. He basically used Solana as a VC coin that he pumped and dumped, and the altcoins were essentially rugs for Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried, his home was essentially Solana, so because of that association, Solana got a bad reputation, and it ended up going down to $9. It went all the way from $250 to $9. It was very, very bloody. I thought it was dead. I didn't snipe that at as low as it did, but either way, you guys, it still survived. It came back with a vengeance, and now it's one of the most used blockchains in crypto, right? So shout out to anybody who bought Solana at the very, very bottom. A lot of altcoins, you guys, in Solana did not survive, okay? With the exception being essentially Radium, okay? Radium did survive, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But Solana is essentially a coin that was a VC pump and dump coin last bull market, and now it came back, and now it has a lot of network effect, And the Phantom wallet, guys, one big reason why Solana is doing so well right now is because of the Phantom wallet. The Phantom wallet was, it's a very, very good wallet, very, very easy to use. And that was one of the most used apps on the Apple Store and the Google Play Store was was that phone, or not phone, that application, okay? With the Solana phone too, that was the other thing. People got airdrops if you got the Solana phone. All right, they did a lot of really good things marketing wise to get network effect and pump that thing up. Okay. Now, what is the other narrative that Solana has besides that is VCs and essentially it being a U.S. based blockchain with the Trump administration in. Okay. For you guys who have been paying attention, Donald Trump is going to he basically is going to create incentives to have blockchain companies or blockchain foundations or however you want to call it, blockchain teams, innovate in the U.S. and come to the U.S. Okay, and they're gonna try to bring capital into America to essentially, basically bring the capital into the U.S. and so that it doesn't innovate elsewhere, it innovates in America. Okay, and Solana is one of the very few U.S.-based blockchains that is doing that. Okay, and they're in the U.S. They're U.S.-based, and so there's probably going to be tax incentives on coins like Solana, which is a bullish narrative for the entire thing. Okay, and they very, very possibly could get an ETF. It's totally possible that asset managers open up ways for their clients to buy Solana in the future, especially since it's basically Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then there's a third one. It could be Litecoin, it could be something else, I don't know, but Solana is definitely a candidate for that. Okay, there's a lot of venture capitalists in California, Silicon Valley, that are really like funding Solana and who have deep pockets in Solana. Okay, it's a VC coin. There's a lot of money in Solana, and there's a lot of very big people that are involved in Solana as well. Okay. Now, the other narrative that it has is the meme coins, right? The meme coins. Everybody's been hearing about the meme coins. Meme coins it's on the Solana arcade. You go and you gamble on meme coins, and basically you have fun most of the time. If you're not an insider of the coin, you're going to lose money. If you are pretty skilled, pretty equipped, you know how to chart, you understand what you're looking for, you understand what to look for, you don't have a problem getting in and out, you can make some money. Okay. But guys, really what the meme coins are, and I'm going to make another video about this at a certain point, but what the meme coins really are is it's just a representation on the blockchain of the economy being terrible and then people gambling to try to hit it big. Okay. That's what these meme coins are, you guys. The United States economy is not good. The economies around the world aren't good in general. The economies are not very, very solid, and a lot of macroeconomic financial data indicators are showing us that. All right, and the meme coins are basically just showing that even in bad economic times when people are struggling, people don't stop gambling, people don't stop drinking, people don't stop doing bad things no matter what. And I think the meme coins are just essentially a representation of that on the blockchain. Okay, that's what the meme coins are. And the number one place to get meme coins is Solana. The Solana blockchain has, with pump.fun, anybody can launch a meme coin. Anybody can anybody can launch a meme coin. Anybody can do, anybody can provide liquidity for a coin. It's more of like a social thing. And also, it's also people just gambling because a lot of people around the world are struggling financially. Okay. And that's kind of the narratives that Solana has, and that's why Solana has done so well. And that's essentially that's kind of the deal, okay, with Solana. Now, it could get an ETF, like I said before. It is a US-based blockchain, which is very, very bullish. And there is a lot of cool and interesting stuff going on Solana as well if you look under the hood. All right, the meme coins get the attention, but there is very, very interesting stuff. There is infrastructure on Solana now. There's Jido, there's liquid staking, there's a DEX, there's lending, there's all these there is actually good stuff on Solana. It's just that the meme coins have a lot of the attention. Okay. The meme coins have a lot of the attention. So if you guys want Solana at a cheap price, I think right now is good, okay? The other thing too, you guys, is that the interest rates haven't lowered. One more thing, the interest rates haven't lowered. So the way that this works is that when the interest rates lower, that means debt is cheaper for people to borrow. It's cheaper for people to borrow, and it's cheaper for banks to borrow from the Fed, which means that then the bank's customers can then get cheaper loans, which then means that they can refinance any debt, and they can actually take on leverage. They can borrow money, and then they can invest in other things, such as the cryptocurrency industry. All right. Now, once interest rates lower, that I'm assuming that that's going to lead to venture capitalists buying more risk on assets such as cryptocurrency. Okay, that's just what makes sense, especially if money printing's happening, especially if we go into a risk on environment, which we very easily could go into before we go into a pretty bad, brutal bear market in 2026. Okay, so right before the interest rates are about to lower, venture capitalists probably will all of a sudden have more money to invest in blockchain cryptocurrency, and one of their go-to places is going to be Solana because it's a US-based blockchain, if that makes sense. That's kind of my thesis on Solana. Now, how high do I think Solana can get? I think reasonably, I think it can hit $800, $900. It's already went up so much. Okay, if it gets an ETF and it really gets a wave, it could get to $1,000. It could get to 1,400. That would be pretty insane if that would happen, but it's probably not going to happen. Realistically, that's probably not going to happen this bull market. I would say a pretty fair range would be $800 for Solana in the top of the bull market. Okay, yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable estimation. Okay, now what is a coin that if you wanted to get essentially Solana, you wanted to take leverage Solana? So you said you wanted to leverage trade Solana, you wanted to try to predict the price. I have a better solution for you, brother. Okay, instead, why don't you just buy Radium? Why don't you just buy Radium? Radium is the main, for you guys who don't know, Radium is the main DEX on Solana. It was here last bull market, and I think it's going to continue to do well, okay? And if you look at the chart, Radium has outperformed Solana thus far in the bull market, and I think that will likely continue to happen. If you have exposure to Radium, then you have essentially you have exposure to the casino of the meme coins. So imagine you own a part of the casino of all the people gambling. That's what Radium is. Radium is, if you own Solana, you essentially own the land. And then, if you own Radium, you own the casino to all the people gambling back and forth with each other. Okay. So guys, that's my opinion on Solana. I hope that this helps you, gains clarity. This is my opinion. This is a strategy for 2025, but I would recommend you to look into Radium. Radium would be essentially a altcoin leverage play on Solana. If Solana is going up, it's most likely that Radium is going to do pretty well too. And if Solana is doing bad, Radium is probably going to do pretty bad too. So if you want leverage, if you want to be a little greedy, I would recommend Radium over Solana, or at least maybe get 50-50 Radium and Solana. Okay, because if you want, I know what you're thinking. You probably want more than like a 6x or 7x. You probably want 10x plus. I think Radium is definitely a pretty good candidate to do that. Okay, especially with Jupiter, the guy coming out. The Jupiter guy came out and said he doesn't care about price. Goofy dude, man. And everybody knows he's lying, so they kind of have been underperforming in the market. So I would recommend you guys to hold. I would recommend Radium for you guys. It has better tokenomics. It's been out for a long time. If you want to leverage play on Solana, there you go. That's a pretty easy one. Okay, you guys. So I hope this was valuable to you. I hope you have a good day. If you guys want to get coached by me, let me know in the comments, or don't let me know in the comments. All right, join the block and then let me know, and then we can talk about pricing. If you guys want to get a consultation, message me privately as well. Follow me, subscribe, like, notification bell, all that stuff. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, Chase Your Grace. With that being said, you guys have a good day. Bless up, and buy the dip, buy the blood.